Welcome back everyone to this brand new build. In this one we are going to be doing a 350 scale original USS Enterprise. Looks really good. All right, just checking through, make sure there's nothing missing here. Good. Okay. All right. Looks good. All right. Doesn't look like anything is missing here. So I guess one of the things I'm going to do first is get the interior, exterior all painted. I got primer I'm going to be using. And then chrome silver the interior of the hull here, chrome silver the interior here. It's not really necessary for the warp engines. I know that it gives you an option to have the warp the grills here to light up, but I grew up on Star Trek and those never lit up on the original ship, so I'm not, it's going to be non-glowing. Let's see here. All right, now I got something else that's I'm going to be putting in addition to this. I got a light kit that goes with this particular model. You had to buy this separately. This alone was over 200 Canadian. So AC power supply, all the plugs. Looks good. The lighting here for the Bussards. And then we got the controller here. And there's the little motors for the Bussards with the lighting twirling there. And then all of this here that go in for the front of the Bussards. All the internal lighting for the bridge and the landing bay. Got some heat shrink. And we got some other lighting here in case you wanted to light up the warp engines. That's what that's for. I think that was it, yeah. Okay. And we got all the instructions here for the lighting. Now, I did this build once before, and you know, all this lighting here is okay, but I just found it wasn't enough to light up the docking bay, the landing bay, whatever you want to call it, the hangar bay. So I added some extra lighting along the sides just to give it that little extra oomph, because there's windows on the side over here that need to be lit up. And there we go, right there. That's where we got the strips here from, because you can take these apart and you can splice them together for the windows. So it's all pretty straightforward stuff. This goes through everything you need to know what each wire is for. So it's pretty extensive. It's really good. Yeah, okay. And see, this here is in case you wanted the sides here lit up. That's what that's for, but not me. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm going to be adding a little extra lighting for the hangar bay. But yeah, it's okay. All the instructions are pretty straightforward. You just got to make sure you read through it and understand it. That's all. Okay, before any painting is done, I'm going to glue the bridge, the dome here, to the top of the primary hull. One thing I don't understand is where's the deflector grid? There's supposed to be deflector grids on here. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Okay, good. Alright, so I'm going to use this Vallejo hobby paint. I don't need to worry about this bridge that's on here. I got the other one. These I do not want colored in. They go inside here. I want these to light up even though they really don't, but I do. Okay, I got the interiors done here where all the major lighting is going to go for here, the neck, and the front's up there and the back. Everything else is looking really good. Now I'm going to, once this sets, chrome silver this, that, and that. I'm not going to worry about the engines. Don't really have to worry too much about those. That's good. Okay, all right. We are looking really good. Hey, I'm going to chrome silver these now. Don't worry about the engines. Just got these here are the main areas. You're gonna have the lights in them. Oh, the landing bay here, right? Impulse engine here. So the final base color here, light gray USAF. This one here, this is a Revel. That was the closest color I could find to the hull color. It's gonna look good. It's coming along, but man, those small little cans sure don't last very long. I couldn't get them in larger cans, unfortunately. All right, there we go. Took 3 small cans to do this whole thing. Obviously, there's areas where I did not paint because they're going to be totally different colors. Oh, great. Okay, that's fine. All right. So I can take all of these in to the house. I'm going to let the rest of these set before I take them in. Now the rest of these parts here, I'm just going to hand paint. Probably start here and get the bridge or the hangar bay done here first. Get these parts all painted up here, get it ready for installation. And you can see on the top here, I have these color codes. Well, there's not really code, they're just color variations here that I can use for the painting of the model itself. I'm going to be starting off with doing the hangar walls here. I have the picture so I know which wall is what color. Okay, there are the walls, and then all the rest of these parts here are a different color. They're like an aircraft gray color. Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Now, I'm going to cut out all these windows because I want those to be lit up. The windows in here and the observation decks here with this teeny weeny little slits for windows. I'm gonna cut those out as well, and because I want all of that lit up in the landing bay. But I'm gonna finish off the painting first before I get on with that. Got the majority of the painting there all done. Looks not too bad. Looks pretty good. Alright, so I got the windows cut out and I put the filler in, the window maker. Looks good. Got it in there for the ceiling lighting on the very back here. And the observation dome just above the landing bay doors. Looks good. And I got the domes frosted there for the bassards. Now, as they're spinning, I want to be able to see the ribs. So I'm going to add short little strips of silver on here so you can see it's spinning. So I was just going to paint those on, and it'll just add to the realism like the studio model. Alright, so before I can assemble all this, I got a bunch of decals I got to put on, like all this, all of these, and a little bit of these, not that, to put on the walls around the doors, along here. So that's all got to go on first. And there we go, got that all done. Got the Galileo shuttlecraft put together, just gotta let that dry, do a little bit of paint job, put the decals on, and woohoo! I had this fantastic idea. I got a whole pile of these teeny tiny little characters here. I'm gonna add to the model. I'm gonna put a few in the hangar bay around the shuttle, and I'm gonna put some on the bridge part, just to give it that lived-in feel. Alright, I had an issue here. I discovered that that light kit came with its own set here, along with the bridge for lighting. So I popped that all apart, and eventually I'll have to just douse the decals with water to loosen them and put them on these parts here. So I got the first line of painting done on these here for them to be lit up. Just gonna put chrome silver on after all this dries to block where I don't want light to go through. The bridge here is going to be a little bit more difficult, but not impossible. It's coming along. Got the Galileo done there. I just got to put the little characters on in the hangar there, and at least the base there is done. Okay, so I'm just gonna get this glued into place first. Okay. And that is teensy little guys here. And we got this special glue here. That's for gluing metal and plastic together. Door over here. Yeah. And then they're exactly the right size compared to the shuttlecraft there. Looks really good. Okay. Now I got those in place. Alright. Almost all done with the bridge there. Looks not too bad. Pretty good actually. And you see I got the little characters in there too. Look pretty good. Not bad. Alright, going back to the hangar bay. The ceiling here. I added that thin rice paper stuff over top of this to help diffuse the light as it shines down. Alright, just gonna put the last of the decals on here. Okay, with those in place now, I know exactly where I need to paint in behind there to keep light from going through. Looks good. All right. There we go. Not too bad. Got everything all done there. Looks really good. Oh! Still wet. Dumb guff. Anyway. Right on. Okay. Well, that is it for this episode, everyone. In the next one, we are going to start installing the lighting. Please like, subscribe, comment, don't forget to share, and click that notification bell for any future uploads. If you have any questions or you want me to do commission work for you, contact me at epyc.models@gmail.com. See y'all again later. Bye-bye.